Not a day goes by that we aren't treated to some new ludicrous example of political correctness run amok in our colleges and universities. From safe spaces and trigger warnings to gender fluidity and pronoun preferences, our institutions of higher learning are increasingly looking more like mental institutions, and the inmates have taken over. The inmates are students who demand that their tender feelings be protected from every imagined microaggression, like being exposed to the triggering works of racist white males like Shakespeare and Mark Twain. It's easy to laugh at this and to ridicule these oversensitive snowflakes as, well, oversensitive snowflakes. Boy, are these narcissistic whiners in for a rude awakening when they go out into the real world, we say. They won't survive. But it is a huge mistake to dismiss them as a pathetic joke. They aren't necessarily going to be in for a rude awakening in the real world, because they are swiftly shaping the real world into one giant safe space through what I call the tyranny of feelings. The tyranny of feelings says that my feelings trump your opinions and even your facts, and if you offend my feelings, well, not my feelings, because I'm a conservative white male and our feelings don't count. If you offend my feelings, you must apologize, publicly confess your sin, and be re-educated. You know, just like during the Chinese Cultural Revolution. And therein lies the deadly serious ideological agenda behind all this campus comedy: cultural Marxism. Cultural Marxism is an extension of Marxist thought. Its premise is that the way to bring down Western capitalist civilization is through the culture, not the economy, as Marx believed. And it does that by subverting the culture from within. A powerful weapon for bringing that about is the relentless bullying of political correctness. It is a serious mistake to assume that campus PC gone wild is merely about the hurt feelings of sensitive students. It's not. As a 60s radical once said, the issue is never the issue. The issue is always the revolution. The tyranny of feelings is about students wielding the exhilarating power of their own perceived victimization to further the revolution. It is a power that few dare challenge because the repercussions are so grave. Reputations and lives are being ruined. Anyone on campus who dares express an idea or opinion that runs counter to the correct set of beliefs is punished. Students who don't toe the line are ostracized and bullied by teachers and peers alike. Professors and administrators who innocently offend are humiliated and drummed out of a job. The less courageous ones are intimidated into silence. Mission accomplished. As this new generation of intolerant revolutionaries goes out into the real world, their PC totalitarianism will go with them and begin infecting the culture at large. It's already happening. You can see it in our pop culture when celebrities are forced to apologize for acts of cultural appropriation. You can see it in the political realm, where politicians are denounced as racists by the language Gestapo for using a phrase like bad hombre. Political correctness is arguably the most serious threat to our freedoms, our values, our way of life, because it works so insidiously. In order to stay strong as a country, as a culture, as a civilization, we must first and foremost flush the poison of political correctness out of our system. That means we need a clear-eyed understanding of the threat and the courage and righteous will to confront it and protect our freedom of thought and freedom of expression. Because as comical as it all may sometimes seem, the tyranny of feelings is no laughing matter. And that's the right take. I'm Mark Tapson. See you next time.